What's up everyone, how we doing? Thanks for checking out the video. My name's Nick Adams. I'm a digital advertiser and professional web developer based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and just trying to get my channel off the ground, right? So if you could do me a favor and smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, leave me a comment, let me know where you're from, that sort of thing, and let's talk about web development. So in this video, I'm going to do a quick overview of Firebase Studio. This is basically Google's vibe coding platform. If you haven't gotten into vibe coding yet, it's using artificial intelligence to take your native language, English, and turning that into application code, all sorts of application code, from Go, Python, Flask, Java, Net, Android Studio Cloud, Flutter. There is all sorts of things you can build here, and the AI even knows which tool is going to best fit what you're asking for. So as you're building out some of these applications, and it can be anything, the AI is going to make decisions for you and then give you a recommendation and ask you if that's the direction that you want to go. So I'm just going to do a quick demo here of Firebase Studio. If you see over here, I'm just playing around with Firebase. I've started building a chess game. I love to play chess. I'm on social chess, so if you guys want to play social chess, hit me up in the comments below, and let's get a game. So I love chess, so to get my feet wet in game development through the Firebase Studio app, I started this chessboard. We'll go take a look at it real quick. And this is what I have so far. It's really just a static game. It's not an online multiplayer game right now. I'm just kind of like dialing in the look and the feel, learning how to develop this application by vibe coding and not, technically coding. So like a lot of vibe coding platforms, you're going to see when you start building an application, you're going to see your development preview, and then you're going to have your conversation with your agent. And this is going to be true whether it's Firebase or Base44 or Replit. I've been building a lot of stuff on Replit, websites, applications, that sort of thing. So Replit is a great platform as well too, as is Base44. But they're all, they're all very similar. You're going to have your development preview, and then you're going to have your your development actionable items and conversation over here on one side. So just like in all these platforms, you can scroll back up to the top, and you can see my initial prompt was a classic 2D chess game app. Key features include, and then it's going to lay out a blueprint or a plan of action for this application. And a lot of times you can just accept it and go right through. No, the better you get at these platforms, the more you're going to know exactly how you want to stack and organize your application, right? Front end, back end, UI, all that. But for all intents and purposes, just get a Firebase Studio account. It's free, Base44 account, Replit account, and just start playing around with it. Tell it what you want it to build, and then go along with the conversation, right? If you want to change the color of something, you can do that. If you want to change the name, text, I even started to change test the artificial intelligence to see what sort of 3D chess pieces it would bring over, and that was kind of limited, as you can see here. Oops. Hang on. Okay, that was working. Now it's not working. So you could jump between the different types of pieces on the board. Now in order to get some really cool designs, just make them in Canva, right? You can make all sorts of cool 3D chess piece designs in Canva, and then come over here to your agent and tell it, replace the 3D chess pieces with these pieces. Just name them out. Use the attach to add your images for the chess pieces. Use PNGs with transparent backgrounds, hint, hint, and boom, you've got your own custom-made chessboard. Now, this is just something I'm kind of plugging away with and practicing, right, and like learning kind of the back end of this, because these vibe coding platforms are great for not just building an application or building a website, but for accelerated learning as well too. So as you are telling it to do things, pay attention to what's being changed in the code, right? You'll start to understand, whether you're building a database or you're swapping out the images, or the global CSS as far as how things look and the colors and that sort of thing. You'll really start to pick up on, the high level intricacies of coding, even if you don't know anything about coding. So, all right, so this is just a preview of my chess app. It is a work in progress. This Cities In app is a community. It's almost like a community social platform that features images, or not images, but features events, right? Local area events, and we're using AI to API connect various event sources into the app. It's not ready yet, and I don't really have anything to show you guys at this point in time. But, that's just another project that I'm working on. And on Replit, I've got a whole bunch of projects over there. And Base 44, I have a few projects over there. So as I'm going through this, know that, don't just use one platform, right? Use as many platforms as you have available. Start building applications. Start building code. And, build them with purpose, right? Okay. So we're going to start in Firebase here, and I'm just going to kind of shoot from the hip as far as a prompt goes. But if you were to get started with Firebase or any one of these vibe coding applications, this is kind of how it would go. Okay. So create an application for Rec League baseball team sign up and sign in. Okay, so basically we have an organization and we need to file people in order to pick teams and set up a league tournament and that sort of thing. You could do this with fantasy sports. You could do this with youth sports. You could do this with adult sports. So create an application for a rec league baseball team, baseball leagues with sign up and sign in. Give it a featured hero page showcasing the league. Add a sign in, sign up page. Featured hero page showcasing the league. Add a sign in. Add a page that outlines 12 teams. Make the colors red, blue, and white. All right. Now we're going to give it a minute and let Firebase work its magic. All right, so here's our plan. Home plate heroes. You can customize this plan up here. So if I want to go ahead and change the name right off the bat, I can do that. A lot of times when you're building or vibe coding these apps, you want to start with the framework first, right? Don't get too technical with your initial prompt. As you go through and start building out the individual pages, pieces, components, and functions of this app, then you'll want to be specific and start really dialing that in with your agent. But right off the bat, when you first get started, be very general and do the framework of the app. Okay, So League Heroes page, this is our hero page, a landing page with a hero section that captures the league spirit, showcasing action shots. Yeah, that's great. Sign up page, user registration functionality enabling new members to create profiles. Okay. Allow authentication system that allows registered users to securely access their accounts. That's good. Team directory, a directory providing detailed profiles for each of the... Yep, that's exactly what we asked for. Style guide, red, white, and blue. Everything from topography, iconography, and animation. These are the... this is the stack that we're using. All the different scripts. So TypeScript, Next.js, and Tailwind CSS. So let's go ahead and prototype this app. We're a little over 10 minutes now, so I'm going to cut this video short. Once we get a preview of the app, then I'll build in some more videos on kind of completing and tweaking this app to various needs. Like I said, it could be a Little League Sports League, it could be a men's rec league, this could be a fantasy league, fantasy app that you log into, right? You can build all that out on the back end. Now it's going to take a few minutes for Firebase to not only build the code, but interpret what it's being asked to do, so that everything that you've asked is visible and present and addressed in the code. And while we're waiting, go ahead and please smash that subscribe button in the below link. Leave me a comment whether you want to talk about vibe coding or you want to play chess. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's up, or at least say hi. And if you want me to make any specific videos regarding Firebase or Replit or Base 44, let me know. We'll be happy to do that. Now, as you can see, the agent is starting to put everything together. But yeah, this is truly an amazing technology. Like, the web development world has been flipped onto its head. It's really hard to go back to dealing with WordPress and website builders and that sort of thing once you start working in vibe coded projects. Also, what's great about these platforms is you can import and export your projects. So I could eventually export this project into a zip file and upload it to someone else's Firebase studio, maybe a client, maybe a partner. So there's definitely value in building out these applications in a way that they are kind of white labeled and that you can apply them to a wide range of different needs. So for sports leagues or restaurants or organizations or churches or businesses, clubs, the potential with this type of platform is absolutely massive. And we're at 13 minutes. I guess my little intro at the beginning kind of made this video longer than it needed to be. Now it's building out the visuals on the website, and as you can see, it's just 10 times, 100 times faster than coding any of this by hand. Boom. Okay, so here we are. We have it's still computing, still going, I think. Yeah. But this is where we're at so far. We have our main league page, we have our sign up and sign in page, teams, and again, this is just the framework. Now we can go back in here and say change the join league button to a form where you fill out your information, submit a picture and contact information, that sort of thing. Or a Meet the Teams page that you can add and link to where it showcases all the teams and all the coaches as well too. Really, really neat. And of course we have our sign in and sign up UI, just like you would sign into Facebook or Instagram or any social media account. Yeah, super awesome. This is just a quick demo of Firebase Studios. Again, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, let me know what you want to see next. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope it's been informative. Y'all take care.